Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode here on the Phil Hodges Experience. What you might first notice is my voice is a little weird. I'm not really sick, but I'm kind of vaguely half sick. So if it sounds a little weird, I apologize. That is my voice. It's not like a microphone or something like that. But today we have a new song, new music video, familiar artist though. Smash Into Pieces, channel favorite. This song is called Trigger. Just based on this first kind of like image that I see. I wonder if it's like Trigger, like post-apocalyptic Trigger, like some sort of nuclear trigger. But I don't know anything about the song. I didn't even know they're gonna put out a new music video so soon. And from the thumbnail, it looked like it was at least the female looked CGI. So I really like their music videos and what they do with them. They're really good storytellers, just visually and lyrically. And so I definitely want to get into this super fast and start dissecting it and figuring everything that's about. And I recently found out, somebody left a comment, that they are actually like a Swedish band, if I remember correctly. It's been a week or two. But they're not really mainstream in the United States. So on that note, I second the person. I think they should also start not going to concerts, but hosting concerts, I guess it would be a better phrase, here in the United States, because I think it'd be pretty dope to see them. I'm in Texas, so like come down to Texas at least. You can skip California and New York, but you know, like all the rest of the states, the other 48 plus you count the U.S. territories, probably not enough to make you money, but it'd still be dope to go to like the U.S. Virgin Islands or something. So with that, I'm just gonna jump in and we're gonna see what the song Trigger is all about. Hopefully I don't get triggered, right? Let's see. The volume's up, right? Yeah. Okay.
You can be the glow in my dark, speeding up the beat on my heart. Can you feel me now? Never been so ready to go, waiting for a hell of a show, aiming for a headshot, going non-stop, faster than sound, high and ground.
So I definitely like the music so far and the beat, and I was right. Everything's CGI'd. I'm going to go back to the very beginning, basically, though. I'm going to get a little bit more of this. Usually, their CGI is super good on point. I've seen a couple things with APOC already, where I can just tell he's just slightly out of place. You know, he moves awkward or something. But it looks like he's walking through a desert towards what may or may not be an abandoned city. And that also makes me wonder if it is one of the cities from one of the other music videos that I've seen with APOC in it, like maybe an after effect of something that he's done or might do.
In my dark, speeding up the beat on my heart. Can you feel me now? Never been so ready to go, waiting for a hell of a show, aiming for a headshot, going non-stop, faster than sound, high and ground. My drink could blow any minute. I need to know if you're in it. Spin me around, make it loud. I want to fly like a bullet. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be...
Okay, there's that hook, and there's the trigger, the title we were looking for, or something like that. So I want you to be like, I think he said, I want you to be my bullet, or I want to be your bullet. I'm going to have to go back and hear that. And if you pay attention, I like her CGI, the little flash in the dune darting her around. That's actually really good. I'm enjoying that. But I've also noticed in the background, they're kind of hard to see, but there is actually movement. So it's not like the city's abandoned, but it definitely looks like industrial, where there's smog or something all over the place. And in general, people don't want to be outside, I think. But I don't know. We gotta find out still.
Fly like a bullet. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger?
Did y'all see that? That good old, let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, look at that. Nice and easy to see. Arcadia. I think that's kind of like their fantasy world. So this is some sort of Arcadia shipyard. Again, everything looks very, very run down, worn down. Not a lot of maintenance going on, apparently. So let's find a little bit more about this shipyard.
My trigger. You take me high if you pull it.
Was APOC defeated? I'm not sure if they're teamwork or if they're fighting against each other. They're clearly modifying the city rapidly in some way, but I don't know if like she's the bad guy, that's why it's red, or what. But it looked like at some point he actually like stepped back, like he was in shock or something like that, which leads me to believe that it was in fact some type of, as of this point, some type of battle, and he seemed taken aback. So I'm gonna try and I want to see where this goes. Oops, my bad. I didn't even go back. Let me go back so I can actually see that. I forgot to click.
I need to know if you're in it. Spin me around, make it loud.
Right there.
I want to fly like a bullet. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? You can be the glow in my dark.
That was good.
Speeding up the beat.
Okay, so they were definitely fighting. Since in general APOC's the hero, I'm assuming she's actually a bad guy at this point. But I'm not sure. Yeah, because she messed him up right around here. And that was another moment too, right here in this kind of scene, right here, this fish punch. If you watch how he was going to throw his shoulder, he was going to come down forward, but instead ended up coming down like sideways, and it's just a weird CGI movement, which is why you can tell it's CGI, not the dude in the costume. You can keep an eye out for it. You'll see it here in a second. Yeah, it looks weird.
You can be the glow in my dark, speeding up the beat of my heart. I was trying to virtually feel, now I'm turning to something real. Aiming for a headshot, going non-stop like a loaded gun. Faster than sound, high and ground. My dream could blow in a minute. I need to know if you're in it. Spin me around, make it loud. I want to fly like a bullet. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? Would you be my trigger? Would you be my trigger? You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? Would you be my trigger? Would you be my trigger? You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger?
Ooh. See that hand? She looked like a robot or something. I'm gonna go back a little bit. She's falling. Like I'm not. They usually do like a theme with their music videos. And since this was dropped 1 day ago, let me know in the comments, by the way, if you know. Since this was dropped a day ago, I wonder if this is the first of a series or if I'm missing a couple. Because if I'm missing a couple that like led up to here, please let me know down below. Because I want to follow the story arc of the music videos, or whatever. Assuming they're gonna arc them. So definitely let me know about that. And I like all the background out here. All of this stuff looks super, super, super good. I like all this. But I think that robot hand right there at the very end was it looks like a robot hand, which leads me to believe again there's gonna be a part 2, because whoever that bad girl guy is, robot, it may be like a malicious compliance kind of a bad guy where they only appear as the bad guy because they have to do bad things, but at the end of the day, everything's going to turn out okay. Maybe. Like a spy. Double agent, triple agent, I guess was what you would call it. Maybe that's what the A stands for in AAA. You're a triple agent.
Would you be my trigger? Would you be my trigger? Would you be my trigger? You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? Would you be my trigger? Would you be my trigger? You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger?
Bing! Oh, I missed it by a fraction of a second. Sven do.
Take me high if you believe what you've been pushing on.
Now, yeah, there it is. So we can really see the CGI, not the CGI, the robotic hand. Now, technically, we can't see the rest of her, so we don't know if it's just an arm. It could just be a biological arm. I mean, a mechanical arm, not biological. Biomechanical arm. Although, since the rest of her also fell, I don't think, like, our hearts and guts and everything got smashed, and now the arm's just, like, what's that hand from that monster show? You know, just walking around? Like, I don't think that's going to be the case. So, pretty sure there's going to be a part 2, but let's go ahead and wrap this up. We got a couple more seconds. Yeah, so like I said, like I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a part 2 for that. I'm looking forward to that, whatever it is. Hopefully it drops soon, so this video stays fresh in my head, and I can really kind of put the piece together, and that. I'm also going to have to go back and, like, really listen to the song, get to catch more of those lyrics. This is more of a video observation. And I'm going to have to, like, read the lyrics to really kind of help grasp what they're going, to make sure I connect with the storyline that I'm sure is in the process of being developed. So, by the way, if you enjoy this kind of content and want to join me on the journey of this temporary story arc, along with the rest of the content that I put out, please subscribe, give a thumbs up. You can hit the bell notification too if you want. And basically with that, this Phil's going to see y'all in the future. Super enjoyed this. Leave some comments. And I'm trying to get Grandma, for those of you that saw, I'm trying to get Grandma back so she can react to some more Tom McDonald and anything else that's out there. So with that, this Phil. We'll see you in the future.